Explosions ripped through the colony station's outer hull. Commander Mara Reyes gripped her command chair as the viewscreen filled with chaos. Human crew members turned on each other, rifles barking in zero-G corridors. The distress call looped. Earth Command, this is Station Epsilon 9, medical emergency, request immediate evac. Signals ours, Reyes snapped. Earth signature priority alpha. Lieutenant Voss at comms shook his head. But ma'am, they're killing each other. Internal cams show security teams executing civilians on site. Reyes leaned forward. The feed showed a tech and engineering bay stabbing his partner with a hydrospanner. No hesitation, no screams of rage, just cold efficiency. Helm close to 500 clicks. Launch assault shuttles, hot extraction. Priority, survivors who aren't shooting. Marines, full breach teams, secure the bridge and comms core. Aye, Commander. Captain Hale punched the orders. Alarms blared. Shuttles detached from the frigate Asterisk Vanguard like hornets from a nest. Reyes watched the assault unfold. Marines in mag boots stormed airlocks. Laser fire crisscrossed the docking bay. One shuttle took a direct hit from a crewman wielding a plasma torch. Shuttle 2 down, Voss reported. 3 Marines KIA? Press on, Reyes said. They're not in control. Marines fought deck by deck. Bodies floated in the corridors, human bodies twisted in unnatural poses. No alien borders, no sabotage explosives. Just humans slaughtering humans. Bridge secured, Sergeant Ruiz voxed. Her helmet cam showed her squad zip-tying a dazed officer. Crew here's catatonic now. Distress signal originated here. Lock it down, Reyes ordered. Extract the broadcast core, full isolation. Get your team out. Ruiz's team dragged a sealed cylinder from the comms vault, fist-sized, pulsing with faint blue light. They piled into the last shuttle as the station's reactors whined toward meltdown. Shuttles docked hard. Medics hauled in 30 survivors, eyes vacant, limbs twitching. The core thudded onto the Asterisk Vanguard Asterisk S analysis table in the CIC. Reyes circled it. Scan for trackers. Voss, trace the distress ping origin. Origin's coalition space, ma'am. Deep fringe, but the waveform. It's piggybacked on our emergency band. Reyes frowned. Earth signatures didn't originate from alien territory. A civilian in a rumpled jumpsuit pushed through the Marines. Dr. Ishan Cade, neurocryptographer, borrowed from lunar labs. His toolkit hummed as he jacked into the core. Careful, Reyes said. That thing triggered a massacre. Cade nodded, eyes on his scanner. Triggered, more like unlocked. He sliced a fiber-optic probe into the casing. Data streamed across his holopad. The core split open with a hiss. Nested inside, a crystalline alien transmitter etched with fractal coalition script. Got it, Cade muttered. Wake pulse, alien coded, buried in human channels. It's a handshake protocol. Reyes crossed her arms. Handshake for what? Cade routed the pulse through a med-scanner jury-rig to the table. He waved it over a sedated survivor first. The man's neural map lit up, red spikes in the amygdala and motor cortex. Buried neural governor, Cade said. Active in every human aboard. Coalition implant dormant for centuries. The pulse flipped the switch, turned protect colony into eliminate witnesses. Reyes stared at the scan, her own neck itched under her collar. Every human, including us. Cade scanned himself. Clean, then her. A faint shadow flickered in her brainstem, dormant. It's universal, he said. Earth's been wired since first contact. Sleep doctrine, they called it. Pacifist overrides to keep us harmless. The CIC door hissed. Admiral Sato appeared on the main view screen patched from Earth orbit. His face was stone. Commander Reyes, stand down all operations. Return to Sol immediately. That's an order. Reyes met his gaze. Admiral, this station's crew murdered 300 on a ghost signal. Coalition ghost signal in our bands. Sato's eyes flicked to the core. Classified anomaly, not your purview. Earth defense has it handled. Cade stepped into frame. Handled, sir. This is a neural kill switch. Every human's got one. Sato's jaw tightened. Dr. Cade. Overstepping, Reyes, comply or face court-martial. Reyes silenced her comm bead. Helm plot jump to pulse source. Coalition fringe bearing 270. Engage in 60. Hale hesitated. Admiral's order. Now. Reyes's voice cut like a laser. The Asterisk Vanguard shuddered as FTL coils spun up. Sato's feed distorted. Reyes, abort. Screen went black. Cade pocketed his scanner. You just mutinied. Systems broken, Reyes said. I fix broken systems. She turned to the plot. The fringe beacon pulsed, source locked, 2 jumps out. Marines burst into CIC. Ruiz saluted. Survivors stable, ma'am, but one's talking, says the pulse came with a voice. Warden's will, Ray's blood chilled. Warden, Coalition Black Ops slang. Double security on quarters, she ordered. Cade, decrypt that core, find the override. Cade nodded, diving back in. Lines of alien code scrolled. It's layered, sleep doctrine core, then a kill layer. Someone activated it remotely. The ship lurched into jump space. Stars smeared to hyperspace haze. Rays paced. Official story, humans joined the coalition as peacekeepers. Centuries of no wars, no expansion, harmless, now this. Her console chimed. Incoming tight beam from coalition space. Envoy Verathane's sigil flashed. Alien diplomat lizard-skin Zyphery assigned to Earth liaison. Rays, Thane's voice crackled, accented English sharp. You chase the pulse, good, coalition lies, Warden Kell enforces sleep, he fears your wake. Rays keyed response. Defector, prove it. Data packet beamed over, schematics, neural governor blueprints, coalition stamps. He's purging evidence, Thane said. Your station was test, next Earth colonies all. Why help? My clan bets on precision. Humans strike surgical, not genocide. Rays glanced at Cade. He nodded, data legit. Hold position, she told Thane. We'll link at fringe. Jump complete, real space snapped back, sensors lit, coalition picket ships, 3 cruisers blocking the beacon. Battle stations, Rays said. Cade looked up. Override found. Shallow neural hack, disrupt with EMP burst targeted frequency. Do it, Rays donned her helmet. All crew pulse incoming, brace. Vanguard *S emitters whined. EMP lanced out, not at ships at the beacon. Coalition cruisers fired warning salvos, missiles streaked. Rays dodged. Evasive, target their command nodes. Torpedoes hammered shields. Vanguard * returned fire, railguns punching through armor. Cade's hack hit, beacon shattered. A shadow lifted from Rays' mind, clarity sharpened. Crew reports flooded, neural fog gone, ma'am. Coalition comms erupted in panic. Humans resisting sleep, abort. One cruiser veered, engines flaming. The others jumped out. Rays exhaled. Damage report. Shields at 40, Hale said. We hold. Thane's shuttle docked. The envoy strode in, scales paling. Warden knows. He's mobilizing extermination strike. Full coalition fleet to Saul. Rays pulled the core fragments. Cade, deep decrypt, who buried this in us? Cade's fingers flew, code unraveled. Ancient logs surfaced, first contact, 2247. Coalition gifted neural meds. Warden Kell's signature buried. Us, Cade whispered. They rewired humanity at the cradle to cage the threat. Rays clenched her fist. Sato's stand-down clicked, protecting the image. Plot course home, she said. Earth needs truth, sensors screamed. Jump signatures, dozens. Coalition armada decloaking. Warden Kell's flagship loomed, black as void. Surrender, humans, sleep resumes. Rays smiled grimly. Marines to guns, let's wake the galaxy. The * Vanguard accelerated into the teeth of the storm. Railguns thundered. The * Vanguard slashed through the Coalition Armada's leading wedge. Enemy beams scorched her hull. Rays gripped her command chair. Helm hard starboard, flank that destroyer. Hale punched controls. The ship rolled. Torpedoes bloomed from launchers. A Coalition frigate exploded in silent fire. Wreckage spun toward a hulking derelict at the Armada's core. A relay node, ancient and pitted, its antennas bent like broken spines. Target the node, Rays ordered. It's their comms relay. Knock it out, we blind them. Sensors pinged. Warden Kell's flagship, Ebon Warden, loomed ahead. Black hull swallowed stars, its guns swiveled. Humans, Kell's voice crackled over open channel. Your rebellion ends, sleep doctrine activates in 10. Rays' jaw tightened. Sleep doctrine. Cade's decrypts burned in her mind. Neural chains forged centuries ago. Not today. Marines prep boarding tubes. We're taking that node. Shields flared. Impacts rocked the deck. Crew braced. Thane clutched a rail, scales rippling. Commander, that's suicide. The node's rigged. Rays shot her a glance. Your people rigged us first. Tubes away. Boarding craft jetted. Marines in powered armor pierced the node's hull. Rays watched feeds. Sergeant Voss led. Breacher charges bloomed orange. Vacuum seals hissed. Clear, Voss reported. Moving in. Rays stood. Cade, Thane with me. Hale, you have the con. They suited up. Airlock cycled. Shuttles clamped. Rays led into the node's guts. Dim emergency lights flickered. Corridors twisted, welded shut by hasty repairs. Coalition script scarred bulkheads, authorized personnel only. Voss's team swept ahead. Vault ahead, ma'am, welded into the core reactor shielding. Reyes approached. A massive cylinder squatted there, Coalition seal glowing faint blue. Treaty vault. Her gloved hand traced welds, fresh, desperate. Cut it free, Cade. Cade knelt, neural probe linking to his suit. Scanning, old encryption, human brainwave keyed. Sparks flew, torch cut deep. The vault thudded free, Marines hauled it, alarms wailed. Incoming signatures, Hale crackled. Kel's forcing us off. Reyes nodded. Extract now. They dragged back, shuttles detached amid laser fire. The Vanguard peeled away, engines flaring. Coalition pursuit scattered as railguns barked. One corvette vented atmosphere. The Armada regrouped, Kel's voice booming. You steal Coalition property, proof of sabotage. Back aboard, medics stripped helmets. Reyes waved them off. To the lab, Cade, crack it. Cade hauled the vault to his station. Fingers danced over interfaces, holologs spun up. Locked tight, but keyed to human chemistry, dopamine suppressors, aggression blockers, buried in first contact meds. Reyes leaned in. Play it. A projection ignited, Coalition Chamber 2247. Aliens in robes, human delegates nodded, dazed. Warden Kell, younger, unscarred, signed. Sleep doctrine ensures peace, humans pacified, no more wars, Thane hissed. That's the treaty, ended the resource wars, humans were uncontainable, Reyes rounded on her. Uncontainable, say it, you rewired us. Thane's frills flattened. I suspected, but proof. Talk. Reyes slammed the table, Marines flanked her. Who authorized, why? Thane's eyes darted. After humans scorched 3 sectors, Coalition couldn't match your tactics, so Kell proposed sleep, nanites in aid shipments, suppressed rage, initiative. Made you harmless traitors, Cade whistled. Protocols active, kill switch in the treaty triggers mass neural shutdown if resistance detected. Reyes' blood chilled. Sato knew, Thane shook her head. Earth Command enforced peace to fit the image, Admiral Sato buried queries. Comms lit, Sato's face appeared stern. Reyes report Coalition claims you boarded a secure node. Truth incoming, Admiral. Reyes patched the vault feed. Sato's eyes widened, silence stretched. Stand by, I'm pivoting defenses. The deck shuddered, sensors screamed. Nodes exploding? Hale yelled. Reyes spun to the main screen. The derelict bloomed white-hot. Debris sleeted toward the asterisk Vanguard asterisk. Shields buckled. Alarms howled. Kell, Reyes growled. Bastard pinned it on us. Kell's laugh echoed. Sabotage confirmed. Extermination strike authorized. Sol falls. Reyes stabbed controls. Evasive, all ships form on asterisk Vanguard asterisk. We hit his flagship. Guns roared. Fighters swarmed. The Vanguard asterisk weaved through the blast wave. A Coalition cruiser grazed them. Hull plates buckled. Marines patched breaches. Cade yanked a data shard from the vault. Got it. Full doctrine specs. Countermeasure possible. Needs fleet-wide dispersal. Thane stepped forward. I defect fully. Kell's mad. Humans won't genocide. You're precise. Reyes eyed her. Prove it. Hack their fleet net. Thane nodded, tendrils linking in. Code flowed. Enemy icons flickered. Sato's voice cut in. Fleet mobilizing. Truth broadcast galaxy-wide. Hold them, Reyes. Reyes smiled cold. With pleasure. Torpedoes lanced. Ebon Warden returned fire, plasma bolts that vaporized a trailing destroyer. Reyes' task force, 5 ships strong, closed ranks. Railguns synced, a volley hammered Kell's shields. Boarding parties, target weak points, Reyes ordered. Cade, disperse countermeasures. Wake our people, injectors hissed, crews straightened. Eyes cleared, reports flooded, fog lifting, combat protocols online. Coalition panic spiked. Humans adapting, sleep failing, Kell's flagship veered. Impossible, doctrine unbreakable. Reyes punched throttle. Humans break cages, yours first. Fighters tangled. Explosions dotted the void. The asterisk Vanguard asterisk closed, point defense chewing drones. Marines jetted toward Ebon Warden asterisk S-bays. Thane's hack bore fruit. Enemy cruisers hesitated, systems glitching. One turned guns on its own. They're fracturing, Hale reported. Reyes nodded. Press it, Sato ETA. 2 hours, hold the gate. Kell's voice snarled. You delay nothing, kill switch deploys to Sol. Reyes' fist clenched. The vault shard pulsed in her hand, key to everything. Not if we end you first. Shields dropped to 20%. A beam clipped the bridge viewport, cracks spiderwebbed. Crew fought on. Voss's Marines breached Ebon Warden. Feeds showed corridors running red. Cade uploaded counters to the fleet net. Human ships perked up, forgotten drives igniting. Thane whispered, "You're not angry beasts, you're surgeons with scalpels." Rays ignored her, focus narrowed. "All batteries Alpha strike now." Hell unleashed, rail slugs punched deep. Eben Warden listed core breaching. Kel's final transmission, sleep eternal. The flagship cracked, secondary blasts rippled. Coalition remnants jumped out, tails between legs. Rays exhaled, damaged crews swarmed. Sato's fleet hyperspaced in dozens strong. "Status," Sato demanded. Rays held up the shard. "We have the kill switch and the truth." "Coalition's done." Sato nodded grim. "Good, but Kel's not alone. Deeper conspiracy. Who rewired the rewirers?" Sensors pinged faint. A shadow signal from the vault. Ancient signature, pre-coalition. Cade's eyes widened. "Ma'am, it's older, human origin." Rays stared. The cage had layers, and they just pried the first. Marines cheered. The galaxy stirred. Wake-up call delivered. Rays slammed the shard into the console. Data flooded the bridge, Black Ops routes snaking toward Sol's outer rim. "Helm, plot intercept on Vector 7. Flank speed." Her voice cut through cheers. Marines dragged Kel's body past the hatch, neural crown shattered. Sensors lit up. Coalition patrol, 3 frigates, light escorts, perfect bait. EMP lances hot, drones prepped, no torpedoes. Rays gripped her chair, precision first. Rage later, the vanguard surged, jump drive hummed, stars blurred, patrol commander barked over open channel. "Human aggressors stand down, coalition mandate enforces sleep doctrine." Rays smirked. "Doctrine's dead, power down or we board." Frigates wheeled, railguns charged. "Fire EMP." Rays punched the key. Blue arcs leaped from asterisk vanguard asterisk S-bow. Shields on 2 frigates flickered out. Third veered wild, engines stuttering. Drones swarmed, sleek human designs, forgotten relics from pre-coalition vaults. Grapples bit hulls, cutters sliced airlocks. Marines launched. Voss led the breach. Feeds patched to bridge, corridors sealed, no kill shots. Stunners only. Rays watched. One drone relayed alien screams, panic not fury. Good. Boarding teams secured bridges. Captured crews knelt, tentacles twitching, no executions. "Med teams in," Rays ordered. "Patch wounds, stabilize." Dr. Cade hunched over a console beside her, eyes glued to neural scans. "These routes, they're looping back to a hub. Coalition black site." Rays nodded. "Trade for confirmation, no torture." Voss's voice crackled. "Captives secure, ma'am. One spilling already, nav charts for med packs." Human corpsemen moved in, injected nanites into gashed hides. Alien vitals stabilized. Patrol captain, a scaled Krixar, rasped through translator. "You, spare us," after Eben Warden. Rays leaned into the feed. "We fix problems, yours included. Give us the Black Ops lanes to that hub, full data." Tentacles uncurled, charts beamed over. "Hub's Nexus Veil asterisk. Warden Kell's successors stage there. Kill switch launch point." Cade whistled. "Got it." "Routes match the shard's echo." Rays cut the link. "Secure them, drop it nearest neutral, no reprisals." Crew exhaled. Vanguard peeled away, drones retracting clean. Alarms blared. Incoming burst transmission, coalition wideband. Kell's face flickered on screens galaxy-wide. Hollow propaganda pre-recorded. "Humans awaken as Deathworld berserkers. Eben Warden's fall proves it. Unstable predators demand extermination. Preemptive strikes authorized. Saul burns." Rays' jaw tightened. Feeds showed neutral worlds tuning in. Panic rippled, trade ports locking docks, colonies arming. "Counter it," she snapped. Unedited boarding footage, every angle. Cade's fingers flew. "Uploading now, restraint clips first, med-aid, no kills." Broadcast pierced the propaganda. Neutrals watched, humans stunning, not slaughtering, corpsemen kneeling over wounded aliens. Rays' voice looped. "We choose precision, join us or stay out." Neutral chatter exploded. "Humans, merciful." A Vexari station commander broke silence. "Footage verified." Coalition lies. Coalition channels scrambled. Too late. Sato's fleet tightened formation, his flagship hailed. "Rays, that was surgical. Neutrals shifting, 10 systems declaring non-aligned." Rays scanned new pings. Black Ops routes converged on Nexus Veil asterisk. Shadow signatures massing. "Admiral hub's hot. Kill switch preps there. We hit it next." Sato's grim face nodded. "Approved, but Thane's intel Kell wasn't top. Deeper players." Envoy Vera Thane stepped onto the bridge, robes singed from Eben Warden asterisk escape. Her multifaceted eyes gleamed. "Coalition Council hid the rewiring, ancient pact. Who buried human drives?" Rays turned. Shard points pre-coalition, human origin, Thane's mandibles clicked. Your vaults held it, but coalition enforcers twisted the sleep doctrine. Kel just pulled triggers. Cade pulled shard data. Neural locks match. Someone reprogrammed baseline human aggression centuries back, made you harmless for stability. Ray's fist clenched on the armrest. Harmless, buried purpose stirring. Sensors screamed. Nexus Veil inbound, cloaked dreadnoughts decloaking. 10 strong, torpedoes hot. All ships evasive, Ray's out. She killed Sato's feed. Bridge shook. Beams grazed shields. Target weak points. EMP spreads. Ray's plotted fire lanes. Human ships danced, drives humming with unlocked potential. Drones redeployed. Coalition dreadnoughts lumbered, overconfident in bulk. Vanguard's rails spat slugs. One dreadnought's engines cratered. EMP bloomed, chaining to sisters. Boarding frenzy renewed. Voss's teams poured in. Thane watched feeds. Your rage, controlled, they expected slaughter. Ray's ignored her. Guns suppress, Marines vault the kill switch. Cade decrypted incoming alien net. Hub cores rigged. Ancient code, human fingerprints under coalition overwrites. Explosions lit the void. Dreadnoughts listed. Captured crews beamed surrender codes. Rays exhaled. Secure the hub, find the rewirers. Marines breached Nexus Veil asterisk. Feeds showed vast chambers, neural vats, sleep doctrine servers pulsing. Voss reported. Ma'am, jackpot data vaults and bodies coalition brass wired like puppets. Cade cross-referenced. Signatures match, pre-coalition humans, no hybrids. Rewired your own to enforce peace. Rays stared at the shard in her palm. It warmed, buried purpose, not rage but resolve. Propaganda crumbled, neutrals flooded channels. Humans lead, coalition fractures. Sato's voice cut in. Fleet holding. But shadow signal strengthens from Sol vaults. Rays' eyes narrowed, deeper cage. A new ping hit. Ancient human signature broadcasting. Awakened protocols active. True architects reveal. Crew froze. The galaxy held breath. Rays stood. Plot course home. Time to crack the founders. Shields held at 5%. Drones recalled. Vanguard jumped, hub crumbling behind, but the signal whispered on. Layers peeled. Who built the cage? Thane approached. Your restraint won neutrals. They see surgeons, not berserkers. Rays pocketed the shard. Restraint's our weapon, they scripted rage, we rewrite. Cade grinned. Data decrypting, rewirers were humans, coalition collaborators, forced peace to save the galaxy from your potential. Betrayal stung. Rays crushed the console edge. Our own buried us. Sato's full fleet hyperspaced ahead. Earth loomed, defenses lighting up. Incoming hail, Admiral Sato's face edged with shock. Rays vault signals live, pre-coalition AI claims it rewired humanity on orders from the founders. Rays' blood chilled. Founders the myth, prep boarding parties, she ordered. We end this at the source. Marines geared up, Voss clapped shoulders. Cage breaks today, ma'am, Thane nodded fierce. I bet on you, precise justice. Vanguard dove into Sol, shadow fleets waited, kill switch armed. Rays breath deep, buried purpose ignited, not anger but unbreakable will, guns hot, truth incoming. Word count, 1523 Marines breached the airlock, sparks flew, coalition sentries crumpled under suppressed fire. Rays gripped her rifle, boots pounding deck plating. Vanguard asterisk S boarding tube sealed behind her team. Voss led point, breaching charges ready. Clear left, Voss barked. Rays swept right. A research tender coalition science vessel, lightly armed, docked in Earth's outer patrol lane. Sato's fleet held the Shadow Armada at bay. No time for diplomacy. They needed the Matrix. Cade's voice crackled over comms. Rays, procedures prepped in medbay, map the governor first, can't raid blind. Not now. Rays kicked open a hatch. Labs ahead. Hollow displays flickered with neural schematics. Human brains overlaid with alien code. Alarms wailed. Intruders, secure the core. Marines fanned out. Pulses lanced. One sentry dropped, clutching its neck vents. Rays advanced. Goal, calibration matrix. Conflict, guards swarming from vents. She fired twice. Bodies hit bulkheads. Voss yanked a data core. Got it, plugging in. Thane's voice cut through static. Rays, listen. Coalition Law Article 47, Preservation of Sentient Autonomy. Theft's legal if you invoke evidence reclamation mid-combat. Broadcast it now. Rays thumbed her comm. This is Commander Rays, Earth Defense, reclaiming evidence under Article 47. Stand down or face charges. Sentries hesitated. One chittered into its comm, then charged. Ray's sidestep drove her rifle butt into its mandible, bone cracked. Voss downloaded the Matrix. Green light flashed. Matrix secured, jumping back. Extraction klaxons blared, Marines hauled ass, Rays covered rear, Tender shuddered, self-destruct sequence, back aboard asterisk Vanguard asterisk, tube retracted, ship lurched into evasive, shadow fleets closed. Sato's battle line hammered them with railguns. Rays sprinted to medbay. Cade, do it! Cade waited, neural scanner humming. Restraints locked her to the table. Risky, Commander, mapping without removal could fry synapses, but it'll show the rewiring blueprint. Do it! Ray's clenched fists. Crew depended on this. Buried purpose clawed free. Probe pierced her temple. Ice stabbed her skull. Visions flashed, ancient humans, pre-coalition, warriors, thinkers. Then the pulse, Founder's signal rewriting rage into docility. Governors locked in. Cade's hands flew over controls. Mapping, complete, it's layered. Coalition didn't build it, they enforced it. Ray's gasped. Pain ebbed. She sat up. Our own founders, traitors. Data scrolled. Calibration matrix matched. Proof, humans self-sabotaged under alien duress. To save the galaxy from human expansion. Bridge erupted in cheers. Voss fist pumped. Cage blueprint, ma'am. Thane entered, frills quivering. Article 47 holds, Senate must convene, your raid's admissible, no piracy charges. Sato's face lit the main hollow. Ray's Matrix verifies vault signal. Founders were human coalition puppets. They neutered us to buy peace. Ray's nodded. Peace ends now. Transmit to neutrals. Earth's rings gleamed below. Defenses synced. Vanguard slotted into formation. But sensors pinged. Coalition Black Ops signature. Warden Kell's flag. Incoming transmission, comms officer said. Kell's image snarled. Scaled face, Black Ops insignia. Surrender the Matrix, mammals. Sleep doctrine activates in 60. Ray's gut twisted. Jump to Senate vector, full burn. Engines thrummed, fleet hyperspaced. Stars streaked. Halfway through jump it hit. Crew screamed, bodies hit decks. Ray's vision blurred, knees buckled. Sleep pulse, fleet-wide test. Neural governors fired. Half her bridge crew dropped, twitching. She fought it. Willpower surged. Buried purpose ignited. No, Voss slumped nearby. Thane clutched console, eyes wide. Humans, resist. Cade staggered up. Governors tuned for instant compliance, but yours mapped now, I can jam it. Ray's crawled to command chair. Hands shook on controls. Override, emergency purge. Pulse throbbed in her skull. Memories flooded, unscripted rage, pure strategy. She slammed the jammer. Wave rippled through ship. Crew stirred. Groans rose. Voss blinked awake. What the hell? Sleep pulse, Ray's rasped. Voice steel. Kell's test, we beat it. Jump completed. Senate spires loomed, neutral space station, coalition heart, fleets encircled it. Kell's armada waited, Thane straightened. Matrix admissible, invoke Article 47, demand trial. Ray's broadcast. Coalition Senate, this is Ray's, evidence secured legally, founders' betrayal exposed, sleep doctrine genocide by proxy, stand down. Kell's fleet surged, missiles hot, but neutrals stirred, transponders flipped, Senate channels lit, Sato's voice bolstered. Earth fleet inbound. Justice, not vengeance. Ray's gripped arms. Crew rose, eyes fierce, no anger, precision. They outthought the cage. Kell's face returned. You wake the beast, stability crumbles. One neutral dreadnought broke ranks, fired on Kell's Vanguard, chain reaction, battle ignited. Vanguard danced through fire. Ray's plotted intercepts. Target Black Ops command, end the pulse. Torpedoes launched. Kell's ship cracked, escape pods jettisoned. Senate beacon flashed, emergency session granted. Ray's exhaled, matrix uploaded, truth spread. But a new ping pierced noise, deep space relay, ancient signature. Awaken phase 2, architects return. Crew froze, Ray's blood iced, founders not dead, calling home. Shields up, she ordered. Who answers? Cade decrypted mid-fire. It's Earthside, hidden vault, ours. Ray's crushed the armrest, precise justice. Incoming storm. Torpedoes streaked past the asterisk Vanguard asterisk S hull. Ray's slammed the intercept command. Explosions lit the void. Helm, evasive pattern Delta 7. Gunners prioritize Vanguard escorts. Kell's dreadnought limped, armor cracked from their salvo. Escape pods scattered like panicked insects. Senate spires gleamed ahead, neutral beacons pulsing. But Ray's eyed the tactical overlay. Recharge window 6 minutes. Pulse emitters cooling. Perfect. Boarding teams launch on my mark, she barked. Target Kell's command frigate, secure the bridge vault. Crew voices overlapped. Affirmatives snapped back. Shuttles detached, micro-thrusters flaring. Thane leaned forward from the liaison console. Her frills quivered, Xyrith's sign of resolve. Kel's Black Ops vault holds the master transmitter grid, coordinates to every sleep doctrine relay. Destroy it, you blind their network. Reyes nodded once. We take it intact. Sado, you copy? Earth Admiral's hollow flickered. Stern face unyielding. Confirmed, Commander. Senate session convenes in 10. Get me proof. Proof and the keys. Reyes cut the link. Her mind flashed back hours ago when the trap first snapped shut. Alarms had wailed first contact. Kel's armada blocked their Senate approach vector. Probes pinged the asterisk Vanguard asterisk. Sleep doctrine signatures hummed. Reyes stood on the bridge. No panic. Systems check. All hands manual control drills. Now shift critical stations to analog backups. Helm weapons nav full purge to hardlines. Lieutenant Voss blinked. Commander, Coalition's Pulse Tech fries digitals. We've got paper charts and flywheels for a reason. Move. Crew scrambled. Consoles word down. Backup panels flipped open. Crude dials, mechanical levers, etched plexi screens. Ensign Tara yanked fiber cables. Analogs hot, ma'am. No ghosts in the machine. Reyes gripped the manual yoke, felt the resistance. Solid. Human. Good drill rotations. Every station cycles twice. No errors. Below decks, Dr. Cade hunched in the neurolab. Reyes patched in via intercom. Status, Doctor? Cade's voice crackled, calm as soldering. Pulse's neural lockdown, broadband EMP tuned to human baselines. Rewired us centuries back, they did, but biometrics, hours vary. Heartbeats, brainwaves, living noise, I'm weaving a counterpulse. Crew sinks as the mask. She strode to his bay, bulkheads hummed. Cade wired helmet arrays to emitters. Crew filed in Voss, Tara, Tex. Electrodes slapped on temples. Monitors spiked, jagged rhythms, unique snowflakes. Link up, Cade said. Your chaos encrypts our shield. Coalition pulses expect uniformity. We give entropy. Reyes donned a helmet. Pulse thrummed her skull. Test it. Emitters whined. Simulated pulse washed over. Lights dimmed. Her vision blurred, then cleared. Crew groaned, shook heads, stood. Cade grinned. Living firewall holds for minutes, enough to counterpunch. Thane entered, datapad glowing. Kel's doctrine, fire at shadows, decoy works. Launch an empty hull section, mimic our signature, he bites. Reyes pulled the helmet, steel in her gut. We out-adapt, prep the bait. Shuttles burned toward Kel's frigate now. Battle raged around. Neutral dreadnoughts hammered coalition flanks. Missiles bloomed. Decoy away, Voss reported, back then pre-jump. They jettisoned a gutted cargo module, slapped on transponder spoofers, heat vents. Mimicked Vanguard *S mass. It jumped. Short micro-warp burst, courtesy Cade's jury-rigged drive, appeared in Kel's killbox. Alone, Kel bit. Sensors caught his emitters charging. Blue pulse lanced out. Decoy's shell vaporized. Empty. Vanguard's signature vanished from his scopes. Real ship ghosted dark, analogs blind to their scans. Crew hearts pounded the countermask. Pulse residue washed harmless over the hull. They woke groggy. Reyes rasped orders, jumped true to Senate. Recharge window hit. Kel's frigate exposed. Shuttle clamped Kel's hull. Breach charges blew. Marines poured through. Reyes first, pulse rifle hot. Black Ops corridors reeked of ozone. Xyrith guards lunged, claws flashing. She sidestepped but stroked one cold. Voss covered, suppressed a squad. Bridge deck, Reyes yelled. Elevators dead, stairs slick with coolant. Laser fire stitched walls. She rolled, tagged a sniper. Thane's intel guided, left at the glyph vault beyond. Kel's voice boomed shipwide. Humans breach, containment. Door ahead, sealed. Tara slapped breaching paste. Boom. Inside, Warden Kel, scaled and scarred. Black Ops commander, eyes like voids. Flanked by elites, claws neural whips crackling. You wake the beast, Kel hissed. Galactic standard laced with threat. Sleep keeps you harmless, stable. Reyes leveled rifle, no rage, aim true. We solve problems, your rewired history. Marines fanned. Exchange erupted. Whip snapped, Voss dodged, fired. Elite dropped. Kel lunged, claws raking air. Reyes pivoted, boot to knee. Crack, he staggered. Cade patched in via suit comm. Vault code, neural lock, my counter decrypts. She slammed him down, cuffed. Tyra hauled the vault door. Cade's remote pulse hummed. Gears ground. Opened, core, crystal matrix, glowing coords, master transmitter net, every doctrine relay, founder's buried nodes, Earth vaults marked, phase 2 pings, got it. Reyes yanked the drive, alarms screamed. Extract. Pods jettisoned as they retreated. Shuttles peeled away. Vanguard asterisk covered point defense chewing pursuers back aboard. Rays slotted the drive. Overlay bloomed, coalition extermination strike cued. Final pulse galaxy-wide, founders pulling strings from hiding. Sato's hollow returned. Matrix admissible, invoke Article 47. Rays broadcast, evidence flew, neutrals flipped, battle chain reactioned, Kel's face flickered captive feed. Architects return, stability crumbles, new ping pierced, deep space, ancient code. Awaken phase 2. Cade decrypted. Earth vault, hours incoming. Rays crushed the armrest, shields snapped up, precise justice. Storm broke, Marines cheered, Thane's frills stilled respect. Sato pivoted hard, fleet inbound. Coalition fleets encircled Senate, but humans danced through fire. Outgunned, no, outadapted in minutes, torpedoes locked Kel's remnants she fired, cracks widened, pods fled, Senate beacon flashed, session granted, truth uploaded, Rays exhaled, crew eyes burned, not anger, focus. Vault coords pulsed warning, architects, not myth. Calling their domesticated pets home. Who answers? She growled, Cade typed furious. We do, unwire the cage, shields flared, first probes incoming, phase 2 live, hull shuddered, impact. Status, Rays snapped. Probes deflected, Voss said, but more massing. Coalition finishers, Thane straightened. They fear your precision, not genocide, scalpel. Rays plotted, analog yoke firm, counter ready. Adapt again, target relays, cut the head. Emitter signatures spiked, new pulse brewing, but crew synced, biometrics roared. They met it head-on, outthought the cage, again. Rays slammed the breaching charge onto the moon's crust. Dust exploded outward in vacuum silence. Her Marines fanned through the breach, mag boots clamping to regolith. Clear left, Voss barked over comms. Clear right. She dropped in after them, rifle sweeping the jagged tunnel. Scans pinged, artificial hollowed out eons ago. Transmitter coords led here, dead moon live secrets. Probes hammered the shuttle above, but Sato's fleet bought minutes. Cade, Thane, tight formation, no strays. Doctor. Ishan Cade hustled behind, neural rig slung over his shoulder like a weapon. Envoy Vera Thane's frills quivered, her 4 arms clutching a coalition scanner. Human architecture ahead, Thane hissed. Pre-founders buried deep. Rays kicked a loose panel, it spun into void. Lights flickered on the tunnel walls, cold blue alien glyphs pulsing. Her HUD translated fragments, containment protocol active. Push, we crack this vault or Kel finishes us topside. Marines stacked at the inner hatch. Voss planted the second charge. Boom echoed through hull speakers, seals blew, they poured in. The chamber yawned vast, a cathedral of blackened alloy. Consoles ringed a central dais, dust-choked but humming low. Rays vaulted a railing, boots thudding. Secure perimeter, Cade interface now. Cade jacked his rig into the dais core. Hollow screens ignited, code cascading an alien script. His fingers flew. Layers here, oldest is, not coalition, prehistoric, founders precursors. Thane edged closer, scanner whirring. Kel's sleep doctrine roots here. Suppression fields galaxy-wide, but this predates even them. Rays scanned the walls, faint etchings under the glyphs, English, archaic script, awaken phase 2, her pulse spiked. Overlay, human code beneath alien rewrite, who buried us? Accessing, Cade muttered. Neural locks clicked open on his rig. Data surged, neural maps, human baselines, governors, those insidious implants every human carried since first contact. Peace enforcers, they called them. Rays clenched her jaw, hers itched now, faint warning buzz. Cade's eyes widened. Got it, governors linked to this network. Prehistoric containment, designed to suppress. Combat cognition, a specific state. Human baseline aggression locked down, we were built harmless, rewired for peace. Marines froze. Voss growled, built by who? Architects, Thane whispered, her frills flattened, fear signal. Coalition myth, but real, they caged your kind after. Something locked the predator state. Rays gripped her rifle tighter. Flashes hit her, Simran's fleet drills where focus sharpened to knife edge. Buried instinct. Show me the state, unlock it. Cade hesitated. Risky, full cognition flood could fry baselines, but evidence chain governors pulse to this hub. Coalition enforces it. Kel's kill fleet seals leaks. Alarms blared, hull quaked, external impacts. Shuttles hit, Voss yelled. Probes swarming. Rays smashed the dais override. Human code bloomed, overwriting alien locks. Hollow bloomed, phase 2 initiate. Combat cognition release. Neural surge hit her implant, world sharpened. Threats ranked instant, tunnels weak left, consoles for cover, Marines' vitals green, crew biometrics spiked in sync. Marines straightened, eyes hard, no rage, just lethal clarity. Voss grinned wolfish. Feels right. Cade yanked his rig. It's keyed to humans. Suppresses the hunter state. Architects feared it. Galaxy stable only if we stay pets. Thane's voice cracked. Kel knows she's coming to erase this. Sensors screamed. Massive shadows eclipsed the moon. Coalition kill fleet, Warden Kel's Black Ops heavies. Drones swarmed breaches. Sealing protocols active, Thane read. Moon's collapsing, bury the truth, Ray's barked orders. Fortify, Cade download core, Thane jam their seals, Voss demo charges on weak points. Marines moved like one organism. Barricades rose from debris. Rays slotted into a console, analog override snapping live. Human code interfaced seamless instinct. She plotted vectors, kill fleet's orbit decay, seal emitters on the surface. Kel's voice boomed over open comms, laced with synthetic comm. Commander Rays. Surrender the facility. Sleep doctrine holds. Humanity domesticated. Stability demands it. Rays smirked, fingers dancing. Domesticated, we just woke up. Warden, your cage clicks open. Drones breached the outer tunnel. Marine fire shredded them, precise bursts, no waste. Voss's squad flanked, grenades collapsing access. One drone slipped through, plasma scorching Cade's arm. He grunted, kept downloading. Core extracted, Cade yelled. Data spike, full maps, architect origins, prehistoric war, humans as weapons, then caged. Thane's scanner fried a drone midair. Relays targeted, but Moon's core fracturing, minutes. Rays felt the cognition state lock in. Threats layered, Kel's dreadnought primary, escorts flanking, seal beams converging. Shuttles gone, Voss reported. EVA only. Link to Sato's fleet, Rays ordered. Burst transmission, evidence packet, cognition unlock code, Article 47 invoked, truth live, kill fleet Titan noose. Beams lanced, cracking the chamber roof. Regolith rained, Rays hauled Cade up. Move, breach opposite vector. They sprinted Marines covering. Thane's frills pulsed coalition overrides, her defection paying off. One seal stuttered. Kel's face hollow flickered on walls. You unleash chaos, architects return, pets fight leashes, die wild. Rays fired back, rifle chewing a drone swarm. We outthought your peace, we'll outthink your war, Moon groaned, core breach imminent. They hit the far tunnel emergency airlock, human marked. Rays punch cycle, it ground open. EVA suits sealed. They jetted into void. Kill fleet loomed, weapons hot. Sato's reinforcements pinged distant, hours out. Proximity klaxon wailed. Kel's pod detached, arrowing straight. Face me, Rays, end the glitch. Rays locked torpedoes from her suit rig salvaged shuttle ordnance. Fired. Impacts bloomed on dreadnought flanks. But seals completed. Moon shuddered, imploding. Escape velocity razor-thin. Cade's voice crackled. Download complete. Phase 2, Architect's Vault on Earth. They're calling home. Thane gasped. Incoming signatures, not coalition, older. Rays twisted in zero-G, eyes on the cracking moon. Cognition state hummed, adapt, prioritize. Kel's pod closed fast. Who answers? Rays growled. A new pulse ripped space. Ancient drives ignited. Shadows stirred beyond the kill fleet. The cage broke wide. And something answered. Torpedoes streaked from Ray's suit rig, slamming Kel's pod mid-approach. Explosions bloomed, venting atmosphere in silver plumes. The pod spun wild, thrusters flaring desperate corrections. Got him staggered, Rays barked over comms. Cade's status on that download. Cade's voice crackled, strained. 90%. Neural locks cracking, architects buried overrides in the sleep net. We flip it, we own the sector grid. Thane's frills vibrated across the shared channel, her alien timbre urgent. Kill fleet pivots. Those shadows, ancient signatures match architect vaults, not ours, they're firing. Rays twisted in zero-G, suit jets firing bursts. The imploding moon cracked wide behind them, ejecting debris clouds that pelted her visor. Ahead, Kel's dreadnoughts loomed, railguns charging crimson. But beyond, massive shadows uncoiled from slipspace, hulking relics, drives humming with pre-coalition fury. Beams lanced out, carving through coalition escorts. Hulls split, secondaries blooming. Sato's voice cut in, reinforcements ping now minutes out. Rays were slingshotting in, hold vector 279, what's answering your call? Ancestors, Rays snapped. Or their ghosts, broadcast prepped, facility logs, sleep doctrine proof, Senate channels open. Affirm. Jamming inbound, hit it. Reyes thumbed her suit console. Data surged from Cade's rig, logs of coalition rewiring, neural pacifiers force-fed to human colonies for peace. Architect's original code. Humanity built lethal, then caged. She punched transmit. Packets rocketed to every Senate relay, overriding protocols Thane had slipped her. Kel's hollow flickered on her HUD, pod stabilizing. Fool, Senate sees your glitch. Jams deploy. Static swallowed him. Coalition black jammers bloomed across spectra, smothering channels. Rey's broadcast stuttered, but core packets pierced, Senate feeds lit with facility horrors, humans lobotomized en masse, Warden Kel's orders stamped authentic. Partial hit, Sato reported. Senators scrambling, half the chambers dark, Kel's reach. Reyes grinned under her helmet. Good enough, Cade, flip it now. Cade grunted, fingers dancing on his suit's haptic overlay. Containment systems inverting, SleepNet repurposed neural locks to shield matrix, sector-wide block on targeting locks. Coalition fire control blinds in 3, 2, the void lit. Kill fleet guns whined, slave to ghost targets. Dreads fired blind, shells veering into debris fields. Ancient shadows pressed, precise lances gutting command ships. Kel's pod arrowed closer, weapons hot. Incoming, Thane yelped. Reyes rolled, jets maxing. Pod cannons spat, rounds shearing past her boot thrusters. She countered with micro-missiles, two connected, crumpling the pod's nose. It tumbled, leaking plasma. Marines from a shattered Corvette jetted in, maglines snagging the wreck. Pod secure, Commander. Kel's alive, barely. Reel him, we're not done. Sato's fleet dropped from burn, picket ships forming wedge. Reyes, docking beam live, get aboard the Indomitable. We've got Senate eyes now. Reyes linked arms with Cade and Thane, jets sinking. Beam caught them hauling toward the battlecruiser's bay. Alarms wailed, kill fleet regrouping, engines flaring for Alpha strike. Cade whooped. Shield up, coalition locks null, can't paint us. Hull breach sirens cut as they slammed into the bay, grapples locked suits. Crew swarmed, hauling them to the bridge. Reyes stripped her helmet, barking orders. Tactical trap that lattice. Kel's kill fleet runs on coalition command net. Freeze their engines. Bridge hummed. Officers patched in, fingers flying. Sato's face dominated the main, hollow, grim but steady. Logs spreading, Senate fractures, Thane's people defecting, but Kel's core loyalists push extermination vote. Thane stepped forward, frills erect. I vouch, humans wake precise. No genocide, show them. Reyes nodded. Do it, tactical officer grinned. Lattice hacked via SleepNet, command overrides live, engine freezes deploying. Kill fleet shuddered sector-wide, dreads locked rigid, drives icing over in synchronized failure. Escorts followed, tumbling dead. Ancient shadows halted fire, holding orbit, silent sentinels. Kel's pod dumped onto the Indomitable's deck. Marines cracked it open. The warden spilled out, carapace cracked, mandibles clicking fury. You, domestics, galaxy burns without sleep. Reyes loomed over him, Marines pinning. We were never pets. Architects built us thinkers. You caged the wrong species. Cade knelt, neural scanner humming. Locks confirmed. Coalition rewired us post-contact, suppressed aggression matrices, buried purpose, outthink any cage. Thane transmitted live to Senate feeds, jams cracking under the shield. Witness, humans reclaim, no monsters. Senate chamber hollow exploded, senators recoiling from logs, defections cascading. Admiral Sato's voice boomed fleet-wide. All ships stand down protocols. New armistice draft, neural weapons banned, shared oversight on all vaults, coalition and human. Reyes faced Kel. Sign or rot. Kel's stalks dimmed. Stability lost. Sign. His manipulator twitched assent, relayed to Senate. Votes flipped. Armistice locked. Reyes exhaled, bridge cheering quiet. Thane gripped her shoulder. You refused the monster, galaxy sees. Cade patched Architect's vault ping, Earthside beacon awakening. Phase 2 live, they're home. Sato's hollow sharpened. Reyes, fleet yours, vault awaits, but scans show. More shadows inbound, not all ancient drives friendly. Reyes cracked knuckles. Then we outthink them too. Kill fleet surrendered, engines thawing under truce codes. Ancient shadows pulsed queries, architect echoes demanding answer. The cage lay shattered. Humanity stirred, eyes clear, but the stars whispered older hungers. Reyes turned to the plot, resolve steel, war woke them. Wisdom would end it.